So one of the things I hear the most, like the biggest concern that people sit in front of me, whether it's messaging me or coaching sessions, private one-on-ones, you guys know I do that, look that up, the details in community tab. But the biggest thing that I hear is they cannot process that the next person with their narcissist, will say, their narcissist person, goes out, finds a new supply. They can't process that that new supply and he or she are gonna be blissfully happy. It burdens them to think, but I saw them, they looked happy, and she gets what I was trying to train, or he gets, insert your own pronoun, we always say, right? But I hear it from a lot of people. And I have to tell people, and like I said, a lot, whether it's one-on-one or in comments, you'll read my comments under the videos, and I always say, he's not blissful with the new supply. So I thought I would recap this and make this video. He's not blissful. She's not blissful with the new supply, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna break it down. Oh, hi, man. We're not at home. You can probably tell the surroundings look different. When the narcissist leaves you, anybody, and they move on to new supply, the behavior follows the owner of the behavior. So all that dysfunction that they bestowed upon you, just because they met a new person and it looks blissful and you're seeing shots and pictures of them on the line with during the love bombing phase, I don't care if they get married and have babies. You're seeing what they want you to see. The behavior, that negative, ill behavior that they bestowed upon you, that's still with the narcissist. It will come out. It has to. They run their course with every person. It's an entire cycle, which they don't feel complete if they didn't take it to the nth degree all the way to the end. So I don't like thinking the new supply will be harmed, hurt, shattered, battered, or whatever inside her heart and her brain. I don't wish that on anybody. That's why I started this channel. But I do wish that we do not beat ourselves up and torture ourselves thinking they're blissful. They're not. Say they looked happy, she's still in love bombing. Okay, is that good? I don't remember what number, there's too many now, but I made a video once that I think love bombing is the worst place of all. At least when you're devalued and it's at the end, it's coming. You're just waiting for your heart to catch up to your head. We talked about that last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever. But when you're in love bombing and you're blissful and you don't know the rug is gonna get pulled out from under you, you guys are looking at love bombing like before the rug gets pulled out. That person has that coming. So their temperament and not picking a fight and whatever might make their love bombing stretch out to longer if they don't question him, ask any questions. Again, insert your own pronoun. But it's coming, is what I'm trying to say. And that doesn't appease anyone when you say that, because they think, well, that doesn't help me knowing that her devalue is coming. He really looks happy now. And it bothers me that he couldn't be that happy with me. He probably acted that happy with you in love bombing. They go as far as they can get with every person. Do you follow me? So like, in other words, some people end up marrying. This was 30, 40 years ago. Nobody knew. Well, it was 68 when a study came out, but it wasn't talked about. So people married these people, had children. 40 years later, they're leaving these people. We have warriors in our audience that did. Okay, they got educated, they got empowered and said, I don't need to put up with this. Why? Because they realized that the person didn't change in 40 years. So those of us that did leave the narcissist inside of 2 years, or other ones I've dated different periods of time, but in other words, they move on to find another person. They're still a narcissist with this disorder. If you know that they're dysfunctional, toxic, whatever word you want to put to your partner, if they are that way, they don't get fixed by someone. Oh, she loved him just the right way, that he's no longer like that. I heard he's no longer like that. Well, how much did you let out of the bag about your relationship when you were in it? We're all very secret with what happens that goes wrong, because we don't want people to know it. We don't want that egg on our face, so we don't share it with people. So do you think they're going to share it? No. You're going to see what's happy. That's why you think he's blissful. That's why you think she's getting this good version of your narcissist. There is no good version of your narcissist. I'm sorry. They can have good qualities. They can be good to certain people on earth. They can be benevolent and philanthropic and successful and magnanimous, and all of those things are good. But when they pick you to be the one to bestow upon you that bad cycle of behavior because you irked them, let them in, reacted to them the way they wanted, whatever reason they picked you, that's in them as a personality. They didn't do it to you. We might have let them in. But that part of their personality has to be expressed. They can't be blissful, no chaos, through life with one person, tried and true. No. The behavior follows the owner of the behavior. His dysfunctions, her dysfunctions, they go with them into the new union. They may manifest themselves differently or on a different timetable, what have you, right? But they go with them. And again, like I said earlier, and I breezed over it, I don't care if they marry or if they have children. The way I see that is that supply who chooses to marry and have children, and again, some of our warriors have done that, that supply has deepened their connection to a dysfunctional person. That doesn't look like bliss to me. Well, maybe having a child would straighten them out. No, nothing changes them. Nothing will ever, they will put anything above themselves. No. Any narcissist I've known had a medium relationship with their children. Maybe they feign that it's really, really close because that gets the most attention, and they, pretend they're this great, great father, and no. They would never put anyone above their own needs or wants. And I just want you to just really, really understand that he or she will have all of the same problems with the new as he did with you, because the dysfunction follows them. He didn't change. And we hold on to them thinking they'll change. So then the new supply is going to do the same thing. And they're going to present to you a nice, united, happy front. And I don't mean to say that a narcissist can't be happy. I don't think they can genuinely be happy way in here, because I think they can look happy, they can act happy, and they can tell themselves they're happy, but I think that it says that they always feel slightly removed, slightly off kilter. They don't know what it is, but something's off with them. They're in a room full of people, they're looking to triangulate someone, bother someone. If the person that they pick is in the room, they're going to be thinking of the negative things about that person. They're going to be talking behind their back. All of these little things about a narcissist follow them. Well, that can't be a good thing to be involved with. So you should count your blessings that you did get out. Say a prayer for the new supply. But by all means, even if they look happy, yeah, all right, you know how it went with you. You looked happy in pictures. That's how it's going to go with the new. And again, I'm available. Some of you, if you didn't know, I do one-on-one coaching, and I'm more than willing to get you through it. It's a very tough spot. When you first break up with someone and they have a new supply, it is almost as worse as the first disaster date when the rug is pulled out from under you, right? It's almost that bad, if not worse, when that new supply and you just feel it. What don't I have? What does she have? What does he have? What do they have I don't have? I could have done more. I could have done that. He's doing that with her. I asked him to do that. He might be doing that with her and posting it just so you see it, knowing you wanted to do it. Continuing his devalue of you through actions. You don't know. I know that's really a convoluted misstep, but they're very conniving. Just please, when you see them being happy, I don't want you really wallowing that and getting so sad and thinking there was something wrong with me. Why couldn't he be that happy with me? It's through the grace of God or whoever you believe in that they've exited this person from your life and you didn't remain. And I always tell everybody, just wait. And every person I've ever said that to, again, be it through comments or email or messaging or coaching, they've all said, you're right, just wait. And I don't mean we're frothing at the mouth. I don't mean it's schadenfreude that you're like, yay, they blew up, they had a fight. That's not what it is. I don't want anybody to go through this ever. I hope any new supply sees red flags before we do and leaves the person before they can get devalued. That's what I hope. But it will look happy to you and it will bother you, but try to think of this and don't let it. Please, please. Okay, thank you. I'm Renee Flamant. I don't even think I said it. I think I jumped right into this. And that's Minnie. Thank you for joining us. I'll see you next time.